Hello and welcome to this video. Today I will be creating a magical mermaid doll. The first step is for me to remove the details of her underwear, and I will also remove the factory paint on her upper body to get a clean canvas. The doll I'm using is a Steffi Love Just Move doll that I ordered from Amazon. I will include the link down in the description. Now, since it's my first time making yarn wefts and a wig up, I did not film this process of making and styling her hair. I might do that someday, but I wanted to really focus on making it work and not having to worry about recording anything. I'm not using acetone to remove her face. Instead I'm using a nail sander, because I still wanted to have some guidelines left, since I only started repainting dolls recently and I'm not that confident in painting eyes. The paint I'm using is some paint from acrylic markers, since it's more flowy than paint straight from the tube, which means that I can get more details in her eyes. And I wanted her to have an oceanic look, that is why I choose blue colors for her makeup and eyes. I purposely left this smudge under her right eye because I really liked how organic it looked, and since she's a free mermaid, I imagine that it could be some tribal mark. To create the tail, I'm using some modeling plaster bandages that I got from a local dollar store, and I'm just going to connect the shape of her legs and leave the joints free because I still want her tail to be able to move. To create the tail, I'm using some stretchy fabric, which will be directly glued onto her body with some crafting glue. Now I chose this fabric since it's still stretchy enough so that it won't obstruct the movement of her joints. To create the scale effect, I'm dipping the tip of a chopstick in some gesso, and I'm creating small dots all around her tail. And I also cut out a scaly pattern on some tape using my Cricut Maker beforehand, and I applied it to her chest area and her shoulders. For her fins I cut two oblong shapes out of laminating plastic that I will glue to her tail later on. To give her a really colorful and magical look, I painted her using some Liquitex matte and glossy varnish, which I mixed with mica powders. This gives a really shimmering effect, and I also found some beautiful glitter to add to her tail. Lastly, I'm using some black acrylic paint to hide the transition from the fabric to her body, and I'm also giving her a coat of varnish to protect the paint. Now while searching for the glitter, I found this netting with this adorable tiny little sea star, and I thought it would make a perfect addition to her. So I made her a waistband out of it and also applied some tiny shells. Now for the reveal. I really like how she turned out. My only regret is using varnish to color her, since the varnish made the fabric really stiff, and when I try to move her joints it starts ripping and the paint is flaking up. But since I will only display her and not move her too much, it doesn't really matter, though I will keep this in mind when I'm making other dolls. Anyways, I really enjoyed making her, and I hope you liked this video. Stay healthy, bye!